Ava, I went through one red light,
You went through 4 red lights, and since when do you have to go on the pavement to turn on Main Street?
Well, since you asked me to come down here and then we had to go see Allie and the baby
I didn't say immediately. My God, what was the big rush?
Wow. He's got quite a grip on him. I tell you, he's gonna grow up to be a pitcher for the Yankees.
A baseball player? Oh, no. Tyler is going to win a Nobel Peace Prize, right?
Baseball players make a lot more money. And what Nobel Prize winner ever had his face on the front of a trading card, right?
Well, no matter what he does, he's going to be special.
Yeah, like mother, like son.
Is that me?
Hello. Oh, may I come in?
Hey, yeah.
Hey, what a surprise. You know, you just missed Ava and Leo. They were visiting.
Oh, well, if the entertainment's gone, there's no point in staying.
Oh, yes, there is. May I present to you Tyler Rescott Alden.
Oh, it's a pleasure meeting you.
Would you like to hold
Tyler,
him?
I'd love to. May I? Yeah. There you
go.
Hey, Jeremy. He is strong as an ox. I'm gonna get him started on martial arts training as soon as he's out of the hospital.
Look, I brought you some textbooks so you can keep up with for finals.
Well, you know what? Right now, school isn't on the top of my list of priorities.
Maybe you can get some extra credit for producing such a beautiful baby.
I think you could just get her out of her gym requirement.
Maybe, huh? Maybe. Look, this one is for Tyler. It's a book about the power of imagination. I think adults as well as children should read it. And you will one day.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, Dad.
Listen, Jeremy, I hope you don't mind. I filled Allie in on everything that happened at the university with Hannah.
Yeah, and I think that you are incredibly courageous to protect her like that.
I only followed my conscience.
Well, speaking of courageous, you should have seen Miss Allie here deliver the baby. She was amazing. It was incredible, Jeremy. It was all of a sudden there was this little guy right in front of us. One second there were 2 of us, and next there were 3.
Where was Cooper? Surely he wanted to be there for the birth of his son?
Yeah, well, he got here after.
Let go. Hey, Cooper. It's just admiring your son. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Back to Mama.
Yeah.
Beautiful boy, huh?
Oh, absolutely splendid, Russ.
Just like his mother. Yep, I am taking my wife and son home today.
Where were you exactly, Cooper?
Let's see, I had gone into the village to pick up a couple things that you needed and some supplies for the cabin.
You 3 certainly have an unusual friendship.
Yeah, very tight.
Yeah. You can say that again.
Look, this is for Tyler.
Oh.
Oh, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Oh, it's beautiful, Jeremy.
My pleasure. Not that it begins to compare with all of this, but...
All of this, yeah. This is, Isabel's idea, I guess, of doing things grandly, big. But it's kind of nice to see everyone paying attention to Allie and our baby.
You expected any less?
No, I guess I didn't. It's just that when I was growing up, I guess we didn't do things like this. You know, I didn't have family and friends in the corridors at all times. It's really nice now, but I'm psyched to be a father who is present and accounted for at all times.
Good for you, Cooper. Good for you. Look, I really have to go. Allie, Cooper, Tyler, congratulations. Tyler, you take good care of your parents, right? Casey, can I give you a lift anywhere?
No, that's okay. I'm gonna hang out here for a little while longer. Thanks, though.
Sure. Well, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye, Jeremy.
Thank you, Jeremy. Bye.
Bye. Oh, God. Okay, you can take your arm away from her now.
Oh, well, excuse me, Casey. I'm just doing my part of the bargain, which is a little more than you guys are doing, I'll say.
Meaning?
Oh, don't play all naive with me. Look at me, yeah, with the little angelic face. You were here helping this baby be born, and where was I? You know, that looks to my family.
Look,
I wasn't here.
Look, I explained it. I'm not going through it again.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. You were too busy to give me a call because you were strutting around pretending to be this baby's father, right? proud peacock father.
Yeah, well, at least you got it half right, my friend. I was also here being very proud of Allie.
Lest we forget that this is my son also.
Look, can you guys please stop fighting? This is supposed to be a happy time.
Sorry. Did you talk to your mother? Did you see her? Did you tell her?
Last night. We talked about Tyler and how my father doesn't know about him.
Did you tell her the truth about what's going on between the three of us? Well, remind me again how we can all be happy lying to everyone that we care about. Am I the only one who's sick of this?
Well, you know that you're not.
Then why don't we just stop it?
He's right, Cooper. I don't know how much longer I can go on doing this.
But Allie, the baby was just born. Oh, yeah, he was born. He was born, and he was named, I might add, an almighty Alden. Now it's time for you two to get your divorce so that Allie and I can get our lives together and get this damn charade over and done with once and for all.
Shayna, did you have your doctor's appointment yet? Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Well, if there were some complications, you'd let me know, wouldn't you?
Of course I would. Now, excuse me, I've got an appointment.
Yeah.
Leo, everything's okay. Really. Thanks for asking.
Are you sure you don't want to carry her to her appointment?
She's having my child. I care about what happens to her.
Oh, please. You are using that baby as an excuse. You know you didn't even like Shayna until she got pregnant. As a matter of fact, as I recall, you despised her. Did you forget?
Well, things have changed.
You have changed. You know, at first I thought you were being kind and considerate. And now I can see that it's a little bit more than the baby, isn't it? Because otherwise it would have worked for us.
Us? Well, what does that mean, Ava?
Nothing. It's just that things aren't going so well for us.
No, I should say not.
You know something? I loved you. I loved you with all my heart and all my soul. You have no idea what I went through to keep us together.
Hey, but what do you think I've been doing? Just sitting on the sidelines twiddling my thumbs. I had been to hell and back again for us.
Oh, please. Motel rooms at porn videos with Shayna would hardly be hell and back.
It was not in a motel room, and I've told you this
right,
countless...
I am so sorry. I forgot about your little rendezvous before us. Excuse me. I also forgot the big sacrifice you made for me, giving up Shayna. Oh, I'm sorry, Leo. Tell me something. Darling, how do you deal with the pain?
Ava, what are we doing here?
Talking.
No, this is a battle.
I know a battle is between two people, and you have stopped fighting. You have stopped fighting. You used to fight with me, for us. Or did you forget? Did you forget that you used to say that we were the most important people in the world, Leo?
Look, Ava, I think we ought to talk about this later, all right?
Typical. We'll talk about this now. Where are you going? Oh, gets going. You just go right on. Where? To Shayna? Why? Because she needs you so badly. You want to tell me something, Leo? What does she have that I don't?
Ava, would you just keep your voice down? People can hear you here.
I don't care. Let him hear me. Let him
Ava!
hear me. As a matter of fact, something to look at. Jeremy. I'm so sorry.
Look,
God, I didn't see you standing there. Here, let me clean that off.
No,
Oh.
no, please, that's all right. That's all right. There's no harm done. Of course it's silk. No, I'm fine. Don't touch me.
I'm sorry. Leo and I were having a little chat. Excuse me. Where do you think you're going?
Ava, let me make something clear to you. Now, you are going to have my baby, and we are going to be married, and we are going to live together, and by God, we will be happy together if it kills us, okay?
Okay, who said chivalry was dead?
Jeremy, do you happen to have a tuxedo?
Yeah, what?
Well, I'm going to need a best man. Are you interested?
Not in the slightest.
Good. Then I'll just cruise through ICU and see if I can drag out a victim.
Oh!
Well, love is in the air. Oh, we need a pair of doves cooing on the window ledge.
Shotgun.
Your little talk was unsuccessful?
He's behaving like a pig.
Really?
Yeah.
And why are you marrying him?
Jeremy, didn't your little experience with Hannah teach you anything about interfering in other people's lives?
Oh, it taught me a lot. It taught me to listen when I hear a genuine cry for help.
Well, then listen at somebody else's door because I don't need any help.
Neither did I. But it didn't stop you from defending me to Isabella or anyone who would listen, did it?
Well, I mean, I was defending a principal. You were wrongly accused. I would have done it for anyone.
I see. Sit down here. Would you marry a man you don't love for a principle?
Oh, would you? Please, now, God damn you. Do not make judgments on a lover's little tiff.
Tiff? If that blade of yogurt would have been a rack of scalpels...
You would be in surgery instead of raking me over the coals.
I'm trying to stop you from making a big mistake. Go along with this man who you love past tense just because you're pregnant.
You're wrong.
I know.
No, I love Leo. I love him. Do you hear me? You weren't... Don't you laugh. You weren't there. You weren't there. When he used to ask me to marry him 4 times a day. Stop it.
Why didn't you? You love playing those games, don't you? Well, they're boring to win all the time. Don't you want some challenge in life?
The challenge comes when there's an unexpected play.
Like
Like Shayna.
Shayna! Hey, Shayna, wait, isn't today the day that you're supposed to get the results from the amnio?
I'm just waiting for the doctor. Leo, you look strange.
Well, I'm concerned. I know how nervous you are about the test, and I just wanted to tell you that both sides of my family are perfect. I mean, perfectly genetically healthy. Doctors cringe at the name Brett.
You know, there's more to health here than just good hair and good teeth, Leo.
You're scared.
Yeah, I just don't like the unknown, all right?
Then why don't you just let me come in with you?
You're marrying Ava, that's why.
Well, I can still support you, Ken. I mean, it doesn't change what happened between us.
It changes the results. We're back to where we began, all right? When I decided to do this all alone.
Shayna, you are not alone.
You know, you're not making this any easier. You know, when I heard you calling just now, I thought for a minute, maybe, just forget it.
Ava was not pregnant.
Yeah, then maybe you weren't getting married. I thought, maybe he's gonna say, we still have a chance. But that isn't what you said. And we're fresh out of chances, right?
Your fucking Shayna's baby. The whole town knew about it, including my mother, that my own lover betrayed me. Now, did you think that that's just a little bit humiliating?
So revenge is the answer.
No, I'm trying to save him from making a serious mistake. A relationship based on sex never lasts anyway.
Oh, now what?
Now we get married.
And live happily ever after? I think I'm wearing the answer. Don't you think? Why are you doing this?
Because I can. And I'm good at it. And no one's ever stopped me.
Look, you guys, getting a divorce, it just isn't that easy. There's a lot of things to consider here.
Like what? And Allie, what is the story here, huh? I mean, when Cooper, the genius, came up with this brilliant idea, didn't we all agree that you two would get a divorce right after the baby was born?
Yes, but not the very next day. I mean, I want some time to catch my breath, Casey. Look, nothing has changed. It's just how suspicious is it going to look if we leave the hospital and go straight to a lawyer's office?
Look, Aunt Isabel's also already got her antenna up. She knows something's wrong. Something doesn't jive here.
Great. Perfect. Why are we wasting any more time? Why don't we just do it? Have the divorce and get it over with.
It's one thing to pull this off and get away with it. It is something else entirely to throw it in my family's face, Casey.
Allie. I can't take this anymore. I miss you.
I miss you, too.
Excuse me. Could I just talk to Allie for a second alone?
Why? What's the big secret?
No, it's okay. I love you. If he wants to talk to me, just let him talk to me.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to fight with him all the time.
I know you don't.
It's just that earlier, I saw Tyler responding to his voice and not mine.
It's only because Casey was around talking to Tyler before he was born. But he's gonna get to know you, and he's gonna love you.
Yeah. He's a smart kid. got smart parents, right? Pretty intelligent.
He's gonna be one special little boy.
I want him to know who his father is and where he is.
I know.
I feel like I've missed so much already, you know? What I'm really trying to say is that I'd like it if we could just postpone the divorce a little longer, just so I can get to know my son a little before you take him away. Am I asking too much?
Hi. Come here. Did I tell you today how much I love you? And that I always will?
No.
I do.
And now, the bad news.
Cooper really loves Tyler.
I love Tyler. And I love you, which is a hell of a lot more than he can say. Allie, you can't live with Cooper any longer. You'll be miserable in that mansion. Think how that will affect Tyler.
I think I can deal with it for a little while.
How long? How long is a while? Define that, please, for me. Allie. Look at me. Look at me. Have you had second thoughts?
No. Did you stop trusting me?
No.
Look, it's just Cooper feels left out and he wants to get to know his son. Just for a little while.
How long are we talking about?
A few weeks.
How few? Exactly.
I don't know.
I need to know.
We didn't get specific. He just wants to get to know his son, Casey.
And you think that in a few weeks it'll be easier for him to let go? You think his feelings for Tyler will change when you pack up and move in with me?
I know that Cooper wants me to be happy, and he knows I can only be happy with you. He's trying.
So am I. I'm trying very hard to keep it together.
Just remember that we are in this together. Okay?
Whoa, guys, separate. Isabel alert. She should be here any second, okay? Just, Casey.
Oh, Allison, darling, you're all dressed and ready to go. Good. Cooper, would you please get the bags to Lennox?
Oh, yeah, they're over here, Lex.
Can't wait for you to see the nursery. You know, they say that roses are very soothing to babies and the presents. Darling, they're just taking over the mansion. We're going to have to put them in a separate room. And as soon as you feel perky enough, we'll start making plans for the Christmas.
Oh, here, I got it.
Thank you, darling. Okay, here, now be careful.
No, hold on,
Be careful.
Here you go.
I'm fine. Here we go. Now, just don't go too fast. Take care.
Okay, here you go, Lennox. I'm sorry. Let's go. To the left.
Shayna, if things were different, if Ava wasn't pregnant...
And if I weren't so independent, and if you weren't Lancelot in the shining armor, and if pigs could fly and horses could talk, and Santa Claus were real, and if we were together, and
Shayna, I can't get you out of my mind.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Shayna. Mr. Brunel, will you be joining us?
No, I don't think so, Doctor.
Shayna, it's such a beautiful day. Why don't we take a walk?
Walk? Why? I don't want to take a walk. Dr. Daly, why did you just tell me? What's wrong with my baby?
Well, Ava, you have to want to stop, you know? You do. Leo, help us out here, will you? Ava and I are hopelessly mired in a dilemma.
You're not.
Yes, we are. Of course we are. Hold on. What do you do? When you think you want something, but in reality it's only the challenge of acquiring it that interests you. Here, why don't you explain your point of view to Leo?
I would love to, except Leo and I have too many things to do before the wedding.
No. Let's hold on here. I'd like to hear this.
Well, how did you put it? It's like you start something and then like coming upon a clearance in the woods, you realize that you've made a big mistake, but your ego and everything force you forward, and before you can stop, you're up to your neck in the mud.
I said that? No, he's translating from the French.
Well, I think I understand. So, what do you do, Jeremy?
Ava, what do you do?
Well, I would love to explain it, but Jeremy, I think you would do it far more eloquently than I.
Well, if I must, but surely it should come from you. Okay. Leo, you remember that I turned down your offer to be best man, and I think you ought to know the real reason.
Yes, do enlighten both of us.
Well, I can't bear this on my conscience any longer. It wouldn't be right. Leo, I'm the father of Ava's baby.
What?
What?